Hey guys, TechRex here. So in this video we're going to be drop testing the Samsung Galaxy Alpha. Now why this phone? This is kind of a mid-ranged spec phone. It's got a slightly worse camera battery life display than the S5, but it does have one thing that really sets it apart from most of the other phones. It's got Gorilla Glass 4, and I believe it's the first phone that has this type of glass. Corning says that it's supposed to survive 80% of all drops drop from 1 meter, so which is roughly over 3 feet. We're going to be doing this from 5 feet, both the side and the deadly front-facing drop test. So according to that, it should have about a 45% of, survival or chance of survival. So I don't think this phone's going to, survive, but it's going to be very interesting to see just how well it stands since it's got such a powerful screen. And just in general, how strong is Gorilla Glass 4, So without any further ado, guys, let's go straight into this video and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so I have the Galaxy Alpha here in my hands in flawless condition. We're going to be doing the side drop test first. So let's just go ahead and do this. Make sure it's just the right height, probably a little bit higher because I'm really pushing this. And so side drop in 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, let's take a look at what happened to this phone with the side drop test. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, check it out. So no cracked screen. It kind of fell in an angle, so not necessarily on a corner or anything, but you could see a few of the scratches and kind of nicks on that aluminum or that bezel, that side body. Looking at the top, nothing there. A whole bunch of those scratches on the bottom too. So just all these scratches you could see on that entire frame. Not so much on the right side, but completely flawless screen. So working perfectly fine. You can see right there, apps. Everything works perfectly fine. Let's go into the front-facing drop test. Okay guys, so this is it, the front-facing drop test. I have the phone here. It's still got the scratches, as you can see right there, from that side drop test, but it did survive, and it still works. Let's go into the front-facing drop test. So I'm going to try and angle this as best as possible here. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay guys, so you heard that front-facing splat. Let's take a look at what happened for the first time. Did it survive or did it not? It did not survive. Look at that. It still did surprisingly well, but you could see the cracks on that front or that top area. Let me shut that off so there you guys can see a better look of all those cracks and that huge hairline crack across the entire display. Back cover almost actually, see, you could see it almost popped off, but it was still intact. And as far as those sides, not too much of a difference. It was kind of how it was before. Scratches didn't really increase as far as the bottom and the corners, but it's just mainly that that display. So you can see it's now fully